like I said, I've been traveling a long time. And so when you travel a lot and you have, frequent flyer status, you sometimes get bumped up to like business class or first class. I had boarded the plane. I was in the first row. I think it was my first time ever being in the first row of the plane, and the cockpit door was open and I can hear the pilot and the co-pilot going through their checklist, getting ready to take off. And they get to the point where they're taking the plane off of ground power and switching it over to the APU, which we've talked about before, the auxiliary power unit, which powers the plane. And when they do that, all the electrical in the plane dies. Like all the lights go off, everything turns off. Like it didn't work, right? And I just hear the pilot go, shh. And the flight attendant really fast runs up to the front and closes the cockpit door.
Did they turn back on eventually?
Yeah. After and then everything's off for a little while, but then after a couple minutes, everything comes on just fine. But another time it happened here more recently. I was flying to London. I was on the Houston to London leg, and I was sitting next to a stranger, right? I didn't know the woman sitting next to me, and we didn't really talk to each other the entire flight. And finally, we're coming into land in London, like the last couple of minutes. We just exchange a couple pleasantries, like, okay, whatever. We both leave the plane, go our separate ways. I leave London Heathrow, and I check into my hotel. I walk away from the hotel. I go get on a train because I'm going to go to a different part of London. I get in the train, and right as the doors are about to close, someone comes in, like holds the doors and like jumps in at the last second. And it's that woman I was sitting next to on the plane. An hour and a half or 2 hours since our flight landed. And we both end up on the same train. Like she hops on, we lock eyes with each other. And I immediately said, I'm not following you. I was on the train first. I was here before you got on. And she just laughed.
That's what they always say though. The stalker.
Because imagine how creepy that would be.
Following me, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want her to think like I was stalking her through the city or some weird thing.
Hey, if you enjoyed that episode, you can watch more plane stories, both animated and not, on the Black Box Down YouTube channel. Just click the box below me right now to start watching, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. Thanks.